Welcome everybody to the Splat World Series. We are in losers bracket round 2. We're going to be taking a look at DragonReX taking on Fruittella. I am DRF, joined by the one and only Squidoku. Squidoku, I must say both of these teams had some pretty exciting matches in that last round.
Yeah, absolutely. DragonReX coming here off of a 2-1 loss in winners bracket to the Invincible Fleet Reimaru, who are favored to win the whole tournament, the #1 overall seed. Fruittella coming in with a huge upset win over Milky Way.
Absolutely insanity. I mean, so far hasn't been quite the tournament that the West had been hoping for, but Fruittella getting some big results out of this. I think that they are actually pretty happy with their performance so far, but they want to continue the story. They want to continue the push forward through losers bracket, but they got to get through DragonReX, and they're going to get started with this matchup on Humpback Pump Track. So this should be a pretty exciting one.
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to get right into it now. Both teams spawning in. I see a Stickers Platana Stamper on the side of DragonReX. I see a pretty typical Western comp coming out from Fruittella.
Absolutely. Both teams going to be diving on into this zone early. We do see DragonReX trying to take the initiative here. They're going to come up with a couple of big picks. It is an absolute massacre in the middle of the map, and DragonReX takes early possession.
Yeah, pretty big moment here for DragonReX, completely wiping out Fruittella, then setting up here, having the zone in their possession. There's that crab coming out from Punchy here, able to get an assist, and there's 3 going down for DragonReX, giving Fruittella a path to the zone. They'll need to paint it in their color, which they managed to do, but as of now, DragonReX are already coming back out and ready to neutralize, taking angles around both sides. Momo Dragon already pushed up here, way past the zone, keeping that pencil in a spot where they can put a lot of pressure on Fruittella as they are coming out of spawn. DragonReX already almost all the way through that penalty that they have acquired.
Yeah, that pencil placement from Momo was devious, and Fruittella still trying to get their footing back in the game. The hammer gonna come out with a couple of good picks there as well. Momo trying to get back in that devious position, but is finally called out for it. Fruittella was ready for it this time, but the clock continues to tick here as we are now sub 30 points remaining. Fruittella is slowly trying to get back into the zone, but with only 2 members up, Squidoku, I'm not sure if they quite have it in them to flip this zone.
Punchy's got that crab, putting down a little bit of pain. Oh, there are some strikes all coming down at the same time from Slurp here, dropping a bomb to get a nice double, taking out Mauricio as well. Looking for more, that's 3 down on the side of DragonReX. Fruittella aiming to get the 4th on Momo Dragon, but it is not quite enough, and at this moment, they are already coming back in.
Wow. I mean, a great push there by Fruittella, an even better response by DragonReX, who manages to stop the push, only letting about a dozen points or so slip here. We are now approaching the halfway mark in this game, and it is all DragonReX still. Punchy trying to see if they can get another opening here, but is called out by the brush. And now a 3 down situation on the side of Fruittella. Squidoku, it's not looking pretty.
Yeah, Kino Channel has been able to get into such devious places with that brush, able to get right behind the players on Fruittella and completely take them out from behind there. And with that, that is enough for DragonReX to take the knockout win here. One singular ink strike coming on out is not enough to stop that impending knockout.
Yeah, it was fantastic game there. I mean, I really actually liked some of the pushes that we saw out of Fruittella. I thought they did a great job of making adjustments to DragonReX. We saw Momo continuing to get into that pesky spot on the right elbow, making it really difficult for Fruittella to get in, but they utilized the specials pretty effectively to slowly work their way in, and then with whatever specials they had left, they managed to just force flip the zone and hold on to it for, you know, small chunks of time. But DragonReX, no matter if they had one person on the board, it felt like they had the whole team out there.
Yeah, and a few key words. You said they were slowly working their way in. They were controlling the zone for short amounts of time, and the key here is that DragonReX was getting in immediately. They were able to send one player, I think it was usually their dualies, taking the point on the zone, diving in first ahead of everyone else, but they were playing so fast, they were just not giving Fruittella any room to breathe whatsoever.
Yeah, it really seemed like just a suffocating offense out of DragonReX that just made it impossible for Fruittella to navigate for any sort of extended period of time. And as we look towards the counter pick here, Flounder Heights coming up. I'm not sure if this is going to quite address some of the concerns that Fruittella is hoping to tackle, because there's just so many different, you know, options to get into the zones. I mean, maybe the two zones gives Fruittella a couple more opportunities to try to sneak in and, you know, try to flip the zone, make some more cheeky plays here. But let's dive on in, Squidoku, taking a look at the comps. It looks a lot of the same.
Yeah, there's Kino Channel on that Inkrush Nouveau here. Already behind, looking to get two, getting one, not able to take out Crowny there, who does have that tactical ready to go. Momo Dragon here, again pushed up, navigating that curling bomb, giving 3 jumps to the rest of the team. Talk about playing fast, they are getting in there. They're down to 83 points. They don't have control of both zones now. They are split 1 each. Nora here looking for a pick on a player who is down, but able to get in from behind, but not even them who takes out Nora there, and DragonReX are once again in control with a full wipeout.
Oh, that felt like somewhat of a missed opportunity out of Fruittella. We had the 1v1, and we saw both teams quickly gain their players back in, and it seemed like Fruittella had the upper hand for a second, but DragonReX was just constantly able to take those 1v1s and win those out despite the numbers disadvantage. The zone struggling for Fruittella. They're trying to flip it back in their favor, but now they go 3 down. Oh, what looked to be a promising opportunity to flip the zone now quickly unraveling, but Fruittella with the 3 down situation here might be able to pull something out if they can just force this other zone. Punchy gonna try to pull off the hero play, but they're by themselves and they do it. Oh,
Finally, Fruittella getting points on the board. It looks like there was a risk of getting completely shut out of this one. They managed to get the penalty points out here for DragonReX, but Fruittella are going to need a lot more than trades. They're going to need a lot more than drawn out stalling skirmishes here. They're going to need to win these fights fast to get back to the zone, or else DragonRex's penalty will be gone in the blink of an eye.
Fruittella now need to put up 101 points on the board if they want to flip this game around and knock it out themselves. We are barely approaching the halfway mark in this game. DragonReX on the cusp of a knockout here, and Kotaji! Oh my goodness! What on earth are they doing here with the quad? That's gonna put this one away in style! Wow!
What an incredible ending to that. DragonReX making it look so clean, taking out Fruittella with a solid 2-0 win, continuing to just show how strong the Japanese teams have been against the Western teams here. Fruittella not able to handle the speed with which DragonReX are coming out of the gate and just taking and holding onto control here.
Look at these dualies here. Like, talk about a play here. Rolling off the edge there to get the fall off shot over the edge, and then just continuing to get pick after pick. Even as they go down, they get that last pick to complete the quad and the KO. I mean, what a setup there for DragonReX to enable Kotaji to just get everything that they wanted and shut this one out.
And such a casually placed suction bomb on that jump as well. Just
I know.
everything lined up for them there. Everything lined up.
It really did. Quite the impressive display of Dooley's gameplay that we got to witness at the end of that one. But it is going to be DragonReX taking the 2-0 victory in this losers round 2 set. They're going to be moving on, going to be taking on Hornet coming up for the other side. But that's going to do it for this set here. Squidoku, I mean, it was quick, but it was exciting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. These teams playing at such a high level, electric to watch, very, very intense, very, very great to see, honestly, all around.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to be the end of this one. Losers round 3 coming up for DragonReX. Thank you all so much for watching. This is the Splat World Series coming at you.
I've been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind?